Were there sort of moments that you can trigger moments that you can just think of in terms of the coverage you saw from the BBC that just come to mind?
There were a number of trigger moments. Al-Shifa hospital comes to mind. And, you know, this was quite early on when Israel hadn't attacked every single hospital in Gaza. And they had claimed that there was a Hamas headquarters underneath al-Shifa hospital. And it was a claim taken with gravity by the BBC, by every other major news outlet, despite the fact that Israel is not a reliable source and there was no evidence. Now, it was the case that the BBC actually embedded with the Israeli military and went into that hospital. And I remember that being a very triggering moment for me, because I watched one of our correspondents follow the IDF into this hospital where she was shown, you know, guns near an MRI machine, all sorts. And it wasn't possible to verify where any of that had come from. And that was something that was part of our coverage. Very little concern over the fact that one of the BBC's own correspondents went into al-Shifa hospital as part of an Israeli embed. And our coverage was then subject to the Israeli censor, which I'd say is some rather overt meddling. And I remember watching this unfold and fully understanding the gravity of the fact that Israel made that claim. It was treated with this gravity. It was treated as though it could be true despite no evidence. They then went into that hospital, attacked that hospital, which is a war crime, which is in contravention of international law, and then the BBC followed them in and recorded the quote-unquote evidence they claimed to have found there. That entire string of events was absolutely shameful, was not journalism. No work was done there to ascertain the reliability of that claim when it was made. And then we were essentially giving the Israeli military free airtime.